On today's show, we'll be teaching you about turkey behavior so you'll be ready for your next hunt. So what's basically going on in this clip is there's a bunch of gobblers with a bunch of hens, and a lot of times what you'll see is January, February, you'll see big flock, kind of smaller flocks of gobblers of, I want to say probably maybe 5 to 8 is average, and basically gigantic groups of hens. Dan and I even one time observed 65 hens in one flock. We counted between 60 to 65 hens in one winter flock. That was last year. So basically what happens is right about kind of mid-March, second week in March, mid-March, I mean, you still got gobblers that are separate from the hens, but as daylight increases, you'll have gobblers and hens join together. And basically once the hens become ready to breed, that's when your gobblers and hens start to mix. And that's why a lot of times hunters will say, oh, gobblers are henned up. Well, it's right about that time that they start to mix. And they'll mix for probably about a week, maybe a week and a half, and then boom, it'll separate. And that's kind of what I like to call, this isn't really, it's not really a technical term. This is what I just call it. It's kind of like the turkey lull. So similar to deer, when they have like that October lull, same deal with turkeys. You'll see gobblers that are not with hens. They're roosted by themselves. They're not gobbling as much. They're kind of in their own little family group. And then the next day, boom, it's like the difference between night and day. They can be on the roost with hens. And so this is what's going on in this clip. Okay, this is where it gets kind of interesting. Okay, this is like the second to third morning that I was there, and as we can see right now on a limb, there's a gobbler strutting. So a lot of times what will happen is gobblers are so excited to start off their day. They're so excited to get with the hens, start drumming, spitting, gobbling, doing kind of all the turkey stuff. And you'll see gobblers where they're popping strut on the roost and they're strutting. They're already displaying right as they wake up. So that's kind of what's going on in this clip right here. Also, right now this turkey is shock gobbling. So basically what a shock gobble is, and if you do research, there's a bunch of different answers that can go into why turkeys shock gobble. I'm going to cover a few. One is to alert other turkeys of predators, okay? Like when a barred owl hoots, when a coyote howls, or something. It's basically that reason. Another reason is same as the strutting deal. They are extremely excited about getting off that morning and going with those hens. So any little sound, boom, they're gonna shock gobble too. So pretty much what's going all through this clip, and yeah, we're gonna continue with the video. So in this case, there were a few hens that were still left on the roost. Our original hens, like our boss hens, originally flew down first. Then the gobblers flew down after. And that was the actually previous clip that I wanted to show you, is the sound of a gobbler flying down. Listen to that. You can always tell a gobbler from a hen, because a hen will be generally silent when she flies down as far as the wing beats. Now, she still makes a lot of noise when she flies down, and that's what we'll cover right now. But you can definitely tell a gobbler flying down from the roost because of their wing beats. They're hitting every single branch on the way down. And so these hens were on the roost, so once that hen leaves, you're gonna hear a really kind of chattery sound. Sounds like this. I can kind of do it with my mouth, but not too well. So that would be a fly down cackle, and you're going to see that right now. So fly down cackle, and that is a hen leaving the roost. So be sure to listen to that. That big gobbler should be coming right after that hen. So basically what I want to cover right now is called the tree yelp. It's a very soft yelp, and it's not like your cut, it's not like your standard yelp. It's just a real soft yelp that kind of says, hey, I'm here. Also, if you look at her head, it's positioned downward. These gobblers have already flown down with the first group of hens that flew down. These hens are still left, and basically what this hen is saying, hey, I'm still up here, get ready, I'm coming down, pretty much. And so she's yelping, she's not doing her soft tree yelp out, she's doing it down. She's pointed down, talking to the gobblers. So this call right here is probably one of the hardest for turkey hunters, new turkey hunters, to distinguish. Drumming and spitting. It took me forever to figure out what drumming and spitting were. Drumming is basically when a gobbler pops in a strut. That's drumming. And then he'll do the quick like that. And then he'll move across about like maybe 6 inches. Maybe a foot to 2 feet. So, and spitting is when that gobbler opens his mouth. You'll see in this video right here. Actually, it's happening right now, but you'll see when he opens his mouth and goes, that's spitting. So drum and then a spit is pretty much. I used to think spit was the same as a drum. It's not. Drum is when they move across and puff out and extend all the way. A spit is basically when that gobbler fans his tail wide and he'll spit as he opens it.
all.